Everyone, read this for you back again with another how to play. Today we're going to be looking at how to play Point Salad, which is from AEG, Alderac Entertainment, and it is a drafting game. It's all about salads. And a drafting game is all about on your turn selecting cards and trying to collect sets and stuff like that. They have another cool one which is called Truffle Shuffle, which I will look at another date. In this game, you get 108 cards. Very nice quality, for the most part. On one side, you get all sorts of different veggies, onions, cabbage, peppers. There's carrots. There's lettuce, tomatoes, whatever you would need to make a salad. But the cards are actually double-sided. On the other side, you get different types of scoring opportunities that you can see. So if you get an even total of carrots, you get 7 points. If you get an odd total, you get 3 points. In this one, you'd lose 2 points for every cabbage and pepper, but gain 4 for every tomato. And it's pretty interesting mechanic. So there's a veggie side and a point side. And the point side shows you the scoring conditions. And it's actually interesting because if you look at it, it also tells you what vegetable it is. So I can see that this is an onion. Lo and behold, it is an onion. So it's pretty cool that it told you what's on the other side as well. So it's all about drafting and building a tableau for 2 to 6 players. I'm trying to shuffle this up. Alright, everyone, I do apologize if there's a weird cut in here. Like I was saying, you get all these cards, they're double-sided. On one side, you got different vegetables. On the other side, you've got different point scoring conditions that you're going to want to try to get. It's for 2 to 6 players, ages 14 and up, it says. And, yeah, we'll show you how basically we're going to do it. So, if you're doing, the amount of cards you use is going to be dependent on how many players. If you're doing, well, I can show you. 2 players, you're going to count out 6 of each veggie for 36 total. 3 players, 9 of each for 54 total. 4, 6 of each for 72 total. 5, we're going to remove 3 of each veggie, so you have 90 total. And if you're using 6, you use the entire deck. Well, I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm not going to remove any cards for the explanation purposes. I apologize if you hear any noises. So you're going to shuffle up all the cards. You create 3 relatively equal piles, something like that, more or less. And then in front of each pile, you're going to create, this is the draw piles, 0.5 piles, and even them up a little bit. In front of each one, you're going to create a veggie market. So you're going to flip over 2 cards, each one. And now, when it is a player's turn, they can take any one of these point cards or any 2 vegetable cards. So maybe I decide I'm going to take the 2 lettuce. Because why not? When I do that, these immediately get replaced with 2 new cards. And yeah, it's 2 peppers. So maybe the next person decides they're going to collect peppers. And you fill those up. Maybe the next guy decides he wants to go for this point card. 5 points for each different type with at least 3. So he's going to take that. And then, it goes around. Maybe it's my turn again. Maybe I decide I want to collect this one. 2 points for each lettuce and 1 point for each cabbage. I already got 2 lettuce, so that's 2 points. Then maybe this next guy decides he's going to collect some more peppers and hope for a pepper card. And you keep going through that. Ooh, look at that. 8 points for every 3 cabbages you have. You can't see that. There it is. Very nice art book, of course, I will say. You just keep going around. If you ever get to a point where you run out of a stack, you just divide one of the other ones evenly and create a new stack. And you keep going until you run out of cards. There is one action you can take on your turn as well. At any point on your turn, you can take one of your point cards. Let's say I don't like this point card anymore. I know this is a pepper. I can flip it over and use the vegetable side as a pepper. You cannot take a vegetable and flip it over to the point side. You can only go from the points to the veggies. So keep that in mind. And yeah, that's basically it. You keep going around until everyone has collected cards, and then you're going to score them based on, you know, whatever cards you got, whatever points you have here. You know, you just keep collecting cards. It's a pretty interesting game. Pretty fun. I'm not going to go through a whole playthrough here. But you always got to make sure to refill the veggie market whenever vegetables are taken. And just remember all those basic rules I was talking about. Scoring is based on your point condition. So if I have a card that says I get a point for every tomato and every carrot, I'm going to count a point for every tomato and carrot I have. This one, if I have the most tomatoes, I get 10 points. Different cards have different stuff. Like this one, you get 5 points for every veggie that you have at least 3 of. So if I have 3 carrots, 3 cabbage, 3 onion, I get 5 points for each of those, for 15 total. This one would be 8 points for every 3 peppers. So if you collect 3 peppers, you get 8 points. If you get 6, that's going to be 16 points. You double it. This one's the same thing, except it's cabbage. This one is an interesting one. You get 3 points for every cabbage, but for every tomato, you lose 2 points. So you want to, you know, keep an eye on what you're drafting, what everyone else is drafting. Maybe you want to steal stuff that they're drafting. If somebody's taking carrots, you say, you know what, I'm going to take all these carrots so that you don't get them. Maybe you see a card, somebody's collecting a bunch of cabbage. This is 7. This one's not a good example, but, you know, going back to this one. Maybe you see somebody's collecting a bunch of cabbage and you see this card here. Well, you take it so they can't get it and score it. You know, you play like that. I think it's fun. It's a pretty fun game, I think. And whoever has the most points at the end wins the game. So that is Point Salad. Pretty simple, straightforward. It's all about collecting, just having fun. That is that. Comment, like, subscribe, what you think. We'll see you next time. More. Thanks for watching.